But first and foremost, can I say Eid Mubarak or Happy Eid if you're celebrating after what must seem one of the strangest Ramadans ever. Today would normally be the day when family and friends get together after the month-long fast. But this year, of course, like everything else, things are going to be quite different. Well, joining me now is a young man who thinks he's probably one of the youngest people ever to become an imam in Leicester. His name is Zul Raji, and he's now only 24, but has already followed in the footsteps of both his father and grandfather in becoming an imam, and has already travelled widely in his life. I'm pleased to say that Zul joins me on the programme this morning. Zul, Eid Mubarak first and foremost.
Eid Mubarak to you too as well. How
All
are you
right,
doing?
I'm good. I'm all right. I'm not too bad at all. Look, tell me. We'll talk about sort of Eid and what your plans are for today. But tell me about how and why you decided you wanted to become an imam.
I think from a very young age, I've had good mentors. I've had the right people to look up to, and as you said, I mean, my father's been in this field. My grandfather has been in this field as well, and it's something at a very young age that clicked into me that I thought this is definitely what I want to do. And when I did finally make my mind up to get into this field and be an imam, a priest, etc., a lot of opportunities have come. If I be very honest, and things that I would have never thought of. I mean, when I went to South Africa, I had the chance to meet Nelson Mandela just a few months before he passed away. And, I've had a chance to speak in front of 5,000 people, which I'd never thought I'd be able to do. So it's come with good opportunities as well. And I think it's something that I've always had in mind as well. So it's always good to pursue your dreams.
Wow, that's amazing to meet Nelson Mandela amongst many other things. That's quite special. I mean, what did you notice were the principal differences in different countries? Because you said you've had the opportunity to travel.
Oh, for sure, definitely. I mean, I think because I've been traveling since I was young, I've been studying abroad as well. The benefit to it is that you get to see cultural differences. I've studied in India for 2, 3 years, and you can see how people live their life there. And I've been to South Africa as well, studied there as well for quite a while, 6 years, 7 years. So you get to realize how much you have over here, and you get to appreciate every little as well. And it broadens your horizon, and you get to just make something better out of yourself. And I think that's the whole thing of preaching as well. You got to preach, practice what you preach, and it's good to just see these differences, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Was there any pressure as far as the family, were concerned to carry on the tradition?
I mean, that's a nice question. I mean, to be honest, my father, my grandfather, they're quite well known for what they do, and not only here in the UK but Asia, etc. But they've never really put pressure on me. They've always told me that your journey is yours, and at the end of the day, when people look back at your life, they're going to see what you've done, not what we've done. So it's always been on me, and they've always helped me out, which is good as well. But at the end of the day, whatever decisions I've made have always been mine. So that's been quite good for me too.
Can I play your call to prayer? This is a call to prayer. Let me play a little bit of it, and then I'll come back to you, Zul.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
Zul, I mean, that is just so peaceful. That sounds so relaxing. I mean, what was it like the first time that you were able to do that? Your first call to prayer.
It was a beautiful moment, if I be very honest with you. I still remember this because I had just finished my foundation degree when from India. So the 3 years that I studied there was for my foundation degree. And when I came back, my father was actually on tour, and he told me that I want you to come Amsterdam with me. And it was such a nice moment because at that time I had my first book release as well. So he goes, as a treat, we're gonna go there. I'm gonna make sure that whatever first stage you face is gonna be, I'm gonna put you on that stage. So I was like, why not? Definitely. And this is how it was. It was really beautiful because at the time, a lot of people were there as well. Nerves were high as well because it was my first ever time, but it was beautiful. I loved it.
It does. It absolutely sounds wonderful. Look, today, big day. It's been very different for people. During the month of Ramadan, and obviously people are being encouraged not to go out and spend time with family and friends, which is something you would normally do. How are you spending Eid this year?
It's really different. I mean, the thing is that because we can't actually go meet family and friends, there's always other things that we can do as well. And although we can't go meet them, we can always FaceTime or Zoom calls and things like that. But we have a lot of good things going on in the house as well. We've got secret EED, so how we have secret Santa, we have secret ED, and we're just having things like that in the house as well. And people have brought gifts for everyone, so it's going to be quite fun. We've got a lot of things planned for today as well. We're gonna be on FaceTime quite a lot today.
I love that secret Edie. So a bit like a secret Santa, as you say, but
It is, yeah.
but for Eid instead.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be fun. I mean, I hope I get something good.
Oh look, I'm sure you will. It's been great talking to you, Zul. Thank you so much for joining me on the program, and have a wonderful day today. Eid Mubarak to you and your
Thank you
family.
very much.
Make sure you stay with, keep in touch with us. Sadly, the line not brilliant there, so apologies for that. But what a great guy! Probably one of the youngest imams, just 24 years old. It's 7:15 here on BBC Radio Leicester.
BBC Radio Leicester.